Hi everyone, welcome to the new episode of Peter's English podcast. In this episode, I want to introduce you my new ebook that I've created. It's called Viera the Vampire Girl Diary. It's about Viera the Vampire Girl and the best way how to talk with it, and don't forget something is talking about it with Copilot, and I can share with you how to talk about every topic with AI chatbots. And we can start right now. I'm streaming and recording. We can talk about my new ebook, Viera the Vampire Girl Diary. I think the best idea is to talk about it with Microsoft Copilot or ChatGPT or Gemini, but I've decided to talk with Microsoft Copilot, and we'll see. Ask me questions about my new ebook, Viera the Vampire Girl Diary, and about Viera. Absolutely, Peter. Let's make this live stream dynamic and engaging with some great questions that will help you dive deep into your story and bring Viera to life for your audience. Here we can go. Questions about your ebook Viera the Vampire Girl Diary, writing and inspiration. First question is, what inspired you to write Viera the Vampire Girl Diary? Was there a specific moment or idea that sparked it? This is a very good question. Why I created Viera the Vampire Girl? The first important moment is that I created it because I want to practice my writing skills in English. I thanks to writing, thanks to my own word, I can practice my writing skills in English and do something that is interesting for me. And writing in English is my hobby. I like doing it for my podcast because learning English is my hobby and it's my lifestyle. And my Peter's English podcast is my platform for practicing my speaking skills in English, for practicing my writing skills in English, and thanks to it I can share my thoughts about every topic that is interesting for me. And writing is one of my favorite parts of my hobby, learning English. I always wanted to create my own universe, my own world, where the stories is inspired thanks to my thoughts, thanks to my opinions, and it's about my it's about my I want no inspiration. It's about my fantasy. Yes, of course. The answer for this question is that I want to summarize you that I created her because I like to create female main main characters who who are funny. They have my opinions, and yes, of course, I created Viera because I don't know if I can share with it. Phew. Yes, I can talk about it. Why not? Why not? I created her because I like girls. That's not any. This is not a secret or something like that. I like girls, and in my opinion, girls are a little dangerous and beautiful in the same time. And Viera the Vampire Girl is a symbol of the beautiful girls. There are beautiful, but they can be dangerous. Not every girl, of course, but in my eyes, Viera is a symbol of a beautiful girl that is beautiful, who is beautiful, who is dangerous, but is inspiring, is a positive main hero. In my eyes, she is a hero who thanks to her, I can share with you. I like to create funny, crazy moments of her life that are funny for me, and I always wanted to connect learning English and practicing writing skills in English with something that is funny, and it's a hobby for me, and creating her, stories about her are funny, interesting for me, and I like do her stories that are crazy, educational, inspiring in the same time. It's something, and I want to continue with her stories that will be crazy, funny, and wild, because I like doing fun of everything. I like comedy, and I want to be funny, and because I like to be funny, and her story is fun, and it will be funny. And what now? I think that I answered the first question. The first moment was that I like doing female main character because I like girls, and I think adult girls, adult girls, and I want, and in my eyes in my eyes can be women beautiful and dangerous like vampires, because everyone knows stories about vampires, and for me women are like female vampires because they are beautiful and dangerous, and I think that's the answer. It's only my opinion, people. I can have my opinion, but yes, of course, I like doing fun of women always, and that's it. We can continue. Why did you choose to write it in the form of a diary? What does that format allow you to explore? Yes, thanks. I've discovered that the diary is the best format, because she can show her life, her thoughts, her opinions, her feelings, everything in the diary. What is the next question? How does writing this story help you practice and improve your English? Thanks to it, I can actively use English vocabulary in a funny and creative way because I like to create fairy tales in English and be creative, and thanks to it I can improve my English. I really recommend you to write your own stories that are funny and interesting for you, and you can explore, and thanks to learning English you can find you can find your own hobby, and because English can be a very good hobby for everyone because you can create stories in English and listen to interesting English podcasts that are interesting for you, and there are a lot of topics that you can use for learning English. But now, what emotions or themes are you trying to express through this story? I like to do crazy comedies about the human life in general because I like to making fun of everything. I'm not to be offensive to someone. I'm sorry if someone thinks I'm offensive against someone. No. I want it only. I only want to write something that is hobby, because this writing about Viera the Vampire Girl is my hobby, and I like do writing about her, and it's my world. Yes, of course, this is the best word for it. I always wanted to create my own world, my own universe that is about romance, romantic stories that have always good ending, and it's my hobby, and I like having fun with it, and I like doing crazy funny stories, and I always like to do fun of everything, but I don't want to be offensive to someone. That's not true. And what now? About Viera herself. Who is Viera? How would you describe her personality in 3 words? Viera is the positive hero, is the positive female character. She is an adult female vampire. She is a symbol of the hope. Yes, of course, she is the symbol of the new hope, of the new style. She is the she is a symbol of the new life. Thanks to it, you can live without language barriers. You can connect with other people, and you can connect with other people, and your life can be more funny, interesting, and you can live without language barriers. She is a positive female main character who can be funny, educational, and she is a new hope for me. She is a symbol of my new life that I can have thanks to learning English. And I want to share with you that thanks to learning English, you can be positive, and you can have a hobby that is interesting. And she is a symbol of the new hope for me. She is a symbol of my dreams. Thanks to it, I can improve my life, I can change my life, and be successful in my life. What makes Viera different from other vampire characters in books or movies? This is a very good question. Viera is totally unique and different because she is a normal vampire, adult woman that lives in modern Slovakia, She likes modern. She likes human. She likes living in the modern world. She lives like a normal human with others, and her life is full of crazy comedy, chaos, and funny situations that are funny for me. And she's totally unique. She lives with her vampire family. I created her own tribe. It's funny, and it's my hobby, people. You don't need to accept it. It's my business, not a real business. It's my. I want to tell you that it's my thing, and no one can complain about it or making fun of me. It's my thing, and that's it. Is Viera based on someone real, or is she completely original creation? No. She isn't. She is only an imagined female character that is a symbol of the new life, of my new life, and she is a positive female hero who likes to share with people why is learning English important for you. She is funny, wild, crazy, and a little dangerous. She can bite me, as women can bite men, and that's it. And that's it. What are Viera's biggest secrets or inner struggles? No, she doesn't have something like that. Until now, we'll see. Does Viera have a love interest, or is she too dangerous for? Yes, of course. Viera the Vampire Girl has found a life. She has found a human boy. I've added my name Peter because I like doing fun of myself. This story is not about me, of course. I wanted to do crazy wild stories, and I only added my name, but the story isn't about me, of course. Yes, she has boyfriend. She has a human boyfriend, Viera, my imagined female vampire character, and his name is Peter. I always wanted to create romance that is positive, that is inspiring for everyone, and we can continue. If Viera could speak directly to your audience, what would she say? Yes, learn English, have fun with it, and don't care about every fun, and connect with others thanks to learning English. Story and style. What's your favorite scene or moment in the story so far? Oh, there are a lot of funny stories, and I don't want to be specific because you can follow me and watch it or read it. How do you balance drama, emotion, and humor in the diary entries? My thoughts are that I wanted to create something wild and funny that is funny for me, and thanks to it I can learn English and have fun with it. Are there other characters in story besides Viera? Who are they? Yes, there are a lot of characters. She has her family, her boyfriend, and her tribe. We were talking about it. What kind of music or mood do you imagine when you write about her? Yes, of course, she likes. And now we can talk about her hobbies. She likes Slovak folklore, and her main hobby is learning English. She likes learning English like me because it's a symbol of learning English, and she wants to share with people how to learn English she wants to share with people why is learning English important for you, why to learn English, and how to learn English in a fun way. She wants to teach people how to learn English, and she is yes, of course, and she shares my opinions why is learning English important for you and how to learn English in a fun and positive way. And now future plans. And yes, of course, before we start the future plans, she wants to create her own language school and share with people how to learn English and in a successful and positive and in a funny way. Future plans. Will there be a sequel or more diary entries in the future? Do you plan to tour? Yes, of course. I want to continue with her because there are a lot of because I always can find inspiration and something funny for her. And do you plan to turn this into a full series or maybe even an audiobook? I think is yes, of course. I want to continue and I want to create a full series about her, and it can be a full audiobook. Who knows? Would you ever act as Peter in the video version of the story? Yes, I like to act when I'm reading it. And yes, her boyfriend Peter isn't me. Is only and this her story about Viera the Vampire Girl is an imagine a fantasy that is not about that is where I created the crazy world full of chaos and fun, and the story and everything that is in her story is a fictional thing, is not about any reality, is only my funny and wild and crazy stories that are funny of me, and I don't want to be offensive against anyone, of course. And what now? Yes, you can, in the link you can find my new ebook there, and thanks to Microsoft Copilot I discovered that is a right time to do full ebook about her, and you can find in my links the video versions. And in the end, I want to tell you, if you have questions, you can write me, but please be polite and please do not make fun of me, because it's my thing, it's my business. I like to do it because at first it's my hobby. It's my hobby, and that's it. You don't care about me when you want to be offensive, and you want to make fun of me in a bad way. It's my hobby. Do not care, please. But if you want to be polite and you want to learn English in a fun way, you can write me, follow me, and you can create your own podcast about you can write your own stories in English, and if you feel alone, we can create Peter's English podcast community. That is a community full of people in my age that is about learning English, writing interesting stories. In my case, the stories about Viera the Vampire Girl, and everyone can write stories, and we can have fun together, be friends, be real friends, of course, and we can learn English together. But we'll see what happen in the future, because until now I don't have any community, I don't have any audience. But in the future, I was thinking about it, that it's a good way how to socialize in our hobby, that is learning English, have fun with it. Everyone can write his own stories in English, and everyone can create his own ebooks, and we can speak about it, have fun together, and we can share our fairy tales and and help to share our content in English, because I want to do a Peter's English community with people who are creating their own English content, their own English podcasts in English, and they know that learning English is important and it's their lifestyle, like me, like in my way. Thanks you for watching. Thanks you for listening. Follow me everywhere. Watch my ebook. Write me about my English content. But please be polite. Bye bye.